Hi everyone, welcome back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learning channel. Now in this video, we are going to discuss the trigonometric identities. Okay, before going to discuss the trigonometric identities, we are going to discuss about the unit circle. One SEMA. Let us consider a circle with center O, and we have to consider a point P on the circle with coordinates x, y. And we have to assume that this OP is going to make an angle theta with the x-axis. So these are the things we have to consider first in the circle. Now see, clearly this OA is perpendicular to PA. So see, angle OAP is 90 degrees. We know that. So this OA is x and this PA is equal to y. Understand ma? Now clearly that OAP is a right angle triangle, no ma? So see ma, OP square, hypotenuse square is equal to OA square plus AP square. Okay, by that OA means x we know and PA means y we know. So x square plus y square. I want OP, therefore OP is equal to root over x square plus y square. Now in this triangle OAP, tell me sin theta ma. Sin theta means theta's opposite side PA by hypotenuse OP. PA by OP. What is PA ma? Y. OP means root over x square plus y square. We have to write like this. Okay. Now cos theta. Cos theta means theta's adjacent side OA by hypotenuse OP. OA means x by root over x square plus y square ma. So this is sin theta and cos theta ma. Now we are going to discuss the identities. I am going to find sin square theta plus cos square theta. Tell me what is sin square theta? Sin square theta means y by root over x square plus y square whole square plus cos square means x by root over again x square plus y square whole square ma. One simplify this, y square by x square plus y square. Why? Because this square and root are going to be cancelled now. Here x square by x square plus y square. See ma, these two are like fractions no ma. Then x square plus y square by x square plus y square. That means this numerator and denominator are going to be cancelled. Then we are going to obtain its value as 1. This is known as the first trigonometric identity ma. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is known as the first trigonometric identity. Identity 1. Understand ma? That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. See ma. From this I may write sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Else I may write cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta ma. Understand? So by this if you want to write sin theta, then that is root over 1 minus cos square theta. Then sin theta is equal to root over 1 minus cos square theta ma. Next, from this if I want to write cos theta, then that is 1 minus sin square theta ma. So these are the formulas we are going to obtain from the identity 1. And that to listen, this identity 1 is true for all the values of theta. Whatever the value you are going to consider, so for all those thetas, okay, this identity 1 is satisfied. Okay nama? Now these trigonometric identities are also known as Pythagorean identities. Okay nama? See ma, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. We obtain this one as identity 1. Now to obtain identity 2, I have to divide this equation 1, that is identity 1, with cos square theta. We know that while dividing any value with some value, that dividing value must not be 0. That means here I am going to divide this equation 1 with cos square theta. That means cos theta must not be 0. Now I have to check at which values this cos theta becomes 0. See ma, cos theta will be 0 if x will be 0. Okay, this cos theta becomes 0 if x will become 0. Okay, now this x will become 0 at theta is equal to 90 degrees. See ma, if I am going to bring this p to positive y-axis, then this theta becomes 90. If this theta becomes 90, then this point may be 0 comma y. Okay, again if I am going to bring this theta to 270, then also this point becomes 0 comma minus y. That means at odd multiples of 90, x values are 0. If x values are 0, then cos theta is 0. So we are not going to consider theta values as 90, 270, 450, so on. That means we are not going to consider, or we are not going to take the odd multiples of 90 in the identity 2, because if we are going to consider these values, then cos theta becomes 0. Understand ma? I am going to divide this identity 1 with cos square theta. That implies, see ma, sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. That implies, see ma, sin by cos we know tan, so sin square by cos square tan square theta, and it is 1 by cos square theta means secant square theta. We know that. Transfer this tan square theta to that side ma, that is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. This is known as identity 2 ma. This identity 2 is only true at the values other than theta is equal to odd multiples of 90. If you are going to consider odd multiples of 90, then cos theta becomes 0. If cos theta becomes 0, then it is not possible to us. Why? Because dividing any value with 0, we don't know its value. That's why if this identity 2 fails at the odd multiples of 90. Okay, but identity 1 is true for all the values of theta. But this identity 2 is only true for the values other than the odd multiples of 90. Okay nama, this is identity 2. See ma, from this identity 2, secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, if you want to write secant theta, then secant theta is equal to root over 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, this is 1. Okay, if you want to write tan square theta, then shift this tan square theta to that side and bring this 1 to this side. Then tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1 ma. Then tan theta is equal to, okay, root over secant square theta minus 1. So these are the relations in between secant and tan. By using that secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, that is identity 2. So remember ma, this identity 2 is only true for the values which are not equal to the odd multiples of 90. But this identity 1 is true for all the values of theta. Okay. Now we are going to obtain the third identity. Listen ma. For obtaining third identity, I am going to divide this equation 1 with sin square theta. Again we are going to follow the same old procedure which we have followed for identity 2 ma. So for dividing this identity 1 with sin square theta, I have to check at which values that sin theta becomes 0. See ma, if I am going to place this p here, then this point is some x comma 0. That means this y value becomes 0. If y value becomes 0, sin theta becomes 0. Okay na ma? At which places this sin theta becomes 0 ma? If y becomes 0, then sin theta becomes 0. See, here it is y0. Again if I am going to bring this p to left hand side, then here this p value, in this p value, again this is minus x comma 0. That means here also y value 0. That means every even multiple of 90. See ma, it is 0 degree. It is 180 degree means 2 into 90 degree. Every even multiple of 90, okay na, this sin theta becomes 0. That means while dividing the identity 1 with sin theta, we have to note that sin theta is becomes 0 at even multiples of 90. So I am not going to consider the theta as even multiples of 90. As we discussed, the sin theta becomes 0 if y is equal to 0, and this y becomes 0 if theta is equal to 0. See ma, if theta is equal to 0 and if this theta is equal to 180 and if this theta is equal to 360, like that. So if theta is equal to 0, 180, 360, so on, this y becomes 0. If this y becomes 0, then sin theta becomes 0 ma. So that means 0 can be expressed as 0 into 90, 2 into 90 as 180, that 360 as 4 into 90, so on. That means for every even multiple of 90, this sin theta becomes 0. So we are not going to take the even multiples of 90 for verifying identity 3. Now to obtain identity 3, divide equation 1 with sin square theta ma. See ma, sin square theta, that implies, see, sin square theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta. See ma, sin square theta by sin square theta means 1. Cos by sin means cot. So cos square by sin square means cot square theta is equal to 1 by sin square means cosecant square theta ma. Now to express it in an identity form, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1 ma. So now this is known as identity 3, and this identity 3 is only true for the values which are not equal to the even multiples of 90. Okay nama? See, again I am going to discuss all these three. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 is known as identity 1, and this identity 1 is true for all the values of theta. And now second identity, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and this identity is not true for all the values of theta. It fails at the odd multiples of 90. Okay nama? Now coming to identity 3, this cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1 is known as identity 3, and this identity 3 is also not true for all the values of theta. It is only true for the values of theta which is not equal to even multiples of 90. Okay, that means except that even multiples of 90, for the rest of all the angles it is true. Okay nama? Now I am going to find the relations between this cosecant and cot from the identity 3. From this identity 3, cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. See, by this I am going to write cosecant theta is equal to root over 1 plus cot square theta. I may write plus or minus also. Okay. Now cot square theta. From this cot square theta, I am going to write cosecant square theta minus 1. See ma, transfer this minus cot square theta to that side and bring this 1 to this side ma. Then cosecant square theta minus 1 is equal to cot square theta. By this, if I want to write cot theta is equal to root over cosecant square theta minus 1. Okay, these are the relations in the identity 3 ma. So these three identities are very, very important ma. We discussed all these three identities. Once we have to discuss everything briefly ma. See, identity 1, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. By that we are going to find sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, and by this sin theta is equal to root over 1 minus cos square theta ma. Similarly, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, and cos theta is equal to root over 1 minus sin square theta. And we know that this identity 1 is true for all the values of theta. That is why for all theta 1 is true. Okay, now coming to that identity 2. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Then secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Now, by this secant theta is equal to root over 1 plus tan square theta. Now, tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. So tan theta is equal to root over secant square theta minus 1. This is identity 2 and its related formulas. We know that this identity 2 is true for all the theta except odd multiples of 90. That is why 2 is only true for all theta not equal to 2n plus 1 into 90. That is odd multiples of 90. Now coming to this identity 3, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So from this cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So cosecant theta is equal to root over 1 plus cot square theta. Now cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. So cot theta is equal to root over cosecant square theta minus 1. These are the formulas related to identity 3. And we know that this identity 3 is fails at even multiples of 90. That we have to write here. So 3 is only true for all theta not equal to 2n into 90. That means even multiples of 90. Understand? So this is the concept regarding identities of the trigonometry. Okay. Thank you for watching.